Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your market stats with Matrix, RPR, and more. Today, we have the wonderful representative from Bankers Title, and they're joining us today and want to offer you information and insight on how they can work with you. Go ahead and take it away.
Hi everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Christy Safont and I am with Bankers Title and Escrow Services. Very quickly, I just want to kind of give you a synopsis of what we can do to help you as realtors grow and help give an exceptional service to your client. And then we're going to put our chat information, our information in the chat below in case you have any questions or want to reach back out to us. So we have 20 plus years of experience in the title industry. We do have an attorney on staff. We have locations in Miami, Broward, Naples, the Florida Keys. We do offer free mobile closings for our clients. Um, no junk fees, extremely competitive settlement fees, and most importantly, we offer marketing help for our agents. Our main goal is to try and help you guys grow your business, and we offer different ways to do that, whether it's helping with open houses, helping you with marketing. Like I said, we're going to put our contact information in the chat. So if you guys have any questions or want to reach out to see how we can help you and set up a meeting, we would love to see how we can help you guys grow.
Thank you so much. That sounds fantastic. I put in your website, but please be sure to put contact details, and we really appreciate you being our sponsor today.
Of course. Thank you guys so much.
I'm Connie Nieto, one of your Miami trainers, and we're going to get started here on details, right, on market stats. And to do so, we're going to start on your Miami Realtors page. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and copy and paste the link to our website. And I want to start with by coming into the news area. When I click on news, we have the South Florida market stats. Sometimes to initiate conversations or generate interest in your area, right, you may want to do the South Florida market stats. When you come into the page for news, I want you to notice that you have an official podcast area, leveraging market stats classes for you guys to review how you can leverage market stats by a professional, as well as the 2023 Miami chairperson Inez Heges Garcia. So if you're interested, you can join. That is this Thursday at 2 p.m. But here you have additional real-time statistics that you can go ahead and get, and you can click through here, and there are real-time stats for our area, condos, etc. So this is something that you can go ahead and copy and paste. I'm going to be sending you in the chat. And you can use these if you notice, right? You can come and get the information from here and occupy them. I'm going to click the back button. Also on this page, right, you have the market snapshots. So if I click on market snapshots, you have access here to videos that are created for you on a monthly basis that you can use. How many
It's your Miami market, folks.
How many of you are considering having a YouTube channel? Anyone? Excellent. So this is something actually that you can share on your YouTube channel. So I'm going to come in here 1 second and lower the volume a little bit. Let me make sure that I'm able to share with you computer sound. And I want you to hear these. By the way, the association is also posting this onto Instagram. So if you use repost, you can repost them. But YouTube is an extraordinary way to get in touch with a new group of potential buyers that influence the boomers, the holder of properties at this moment, those that have money. So YouTube has become a place to have a showing of preference. You have to have a spot.
For July 2024. Total sales are up 3.5%. Single-family home sales increased 10.8%. Condo transactions decreased 2.4%. Single-family dollar volume increased 42%. Condo dollar volume increased 8.8%. Total active listings are up 53.5%. Single-family homes inventory sits at 4.4 months. Condo inventory is at 9.1 months. Single-family homes median price is $670,000. Condo median price is $424,950. Short sales and REOs are only 1.2% of all closed sales. Access more information at sfmarketintel.com. This.
But to let you know, they have these every month. They have them for Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Martin County. Give me a second here because a couple of people have written in to say that they did not get the email with the information, and I want to be sure to share. All right. There I did. I would send it to a couple of people who wrote. All right, and let's continue. Right, so you have here these market focuses. Fabulous. How many of you want to prepare a presentation or let people know what's happening in South Florida? Well, you have PDFs that you can download here, but you also have downloadable JPEGs, right? And how many of you like Instagram? How many of you like Instagram? There's only a few of us, so go ahead and share that. Chat's all you do. I see Luciana likes it. Anybody else? Anybody else is an Instagram user? How many of you are sometimes looking for something to put on stories or information to give every month on the area that you cover? So let's say that you cover Palm Beach, Martin, and San Lucie, or you cover Miami-Dade and Broward. When you come over to the JPEG section here, you are able to click here and you get the update. You can save this image. And then now you're capable, right? I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now you're capable of providing this on social media. You can make it a part of your reports and presentations and provide this, thus reminding the potential customer or people who view your accounts, your area of coverage. So all you have to do here is right click and save, and you're able to use these on a monthly basis. I don't know, Luciana, which email I mentioned. Sure. Remember that I got here, right, from miamirealtors.com, and I came into the news area. So I'll share that with you. Okay. And we talked about the market stats. I talked about real-time market stats here, and these were the market snapshots. The market snapshots provide us a wonderful video opportunity. And what I wanted to see here is if I click to share, right, I can get the video. But some of you told me that you have
This
correct?
is your mind.
If you have YouTube, right, we can open this up on YouTube. And I hadn't said this before, but here you can choose to save it and add it to your channel and create a playlist. And then you can add these every month to your YouTube channel. Think about how exciting that is. You like those? So I know that one of the things that we struggle is that we have to create all this content and all this information and all this. So sometimes it becomes a little overwhelming and hard. Well, you have this information from your association and you can add it to your page. That was the YouTube solution. Then I showed you that you have PDFs that you can, of course, share, etc. But some of us are looking for ways to entice people that monitor or follow us on social media. And you have these downloadable JPEGs here for the counties that you work in. So now that I had already opened Miami-Dade, I'm going to click on Broward. I didn't ask you, could you guys tell me what location you're watching from? So here you have the Broward update, and you just have to come in here and save the image. And now you can post these to Instagram, you can post them to your stories, etc. So it's that easy. I'm going to show you what I mean by this. So I've downloaded Miami-Dade and Broward, and on a monthly basis after the 20th, right, I can come in and here's my Instagram. I come and click on create. click on post, select from my computer. Well, they already come branded and you're a Miami member. So you can't brand leads, but you could take a Photofy class or update your Photofy and you can get some of this information there. But sometimes we need something quick. You never need anything quick and there's no time for you to brand. Watch. I'm going to come and select Miami. I see it here. I resize it so it fits my page. Click on what? The next one. Click on add. And now I can do my Broward. And I've created a carousel for me to post. I wanted you to see how easy this is. Something that you can easily share quickly every month and make sure that they're always getting their information. You like this? And then you, of course, put next, and post it. Like them? All right, I'm going to come right back into that market snapshot page where we were at, and we're going to click on news again. Okay. The next thing that I want to show you is something that you have access to, and sometimes you're not aware. How many of you come from another country or know someone from another country or would like to work with someone from somewhere else? If you would click on global, Miami provides the global survey, right? There's a survey that's being conducted now. Super important. And why is that so important? So they can create the Miami Global Report. So this survey is being requested now. This information we've asked you to please fill if you have someone that's worked, etc. And that helps us to fill the 2023, right, the global report on a yearly basis. And you click into here, and this gives you powerful insight that you can share, right? And who are the top foreign buyers? The characteristics of those buyers, right? Foreign buyer market and how much they purchase, where they purchase, and more. If it is okay with you, I'm going to give a 5-minute break. I will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm back. All right. So this was the global report. We want to also show you here, look, out-of-state top buyers. And we provide this information in many locations, but sometimes you need something like this to be able to share it to get ready for your presentation. And another thing I wanted to show you, let me sift through here. This is dollar volume, where they purchase, foreign purchasers, because what I really want you to do is come and click. Look at this one. Isn't this a gem? How many of you like this? What this teaches you is what are the visas that they use? And this can help you center on maybe you finding out about these visas, right? But look at the next thing. How about posting something like this? Buyers in Miami came from 52 countries. So what we're trying to do here is provide you statistics that are already developed and created for you to help you with your presentations. Next up, who they come, where the top purchasers are, and their characteristics. The median purchase price. So when you look at this page, doesn't it tell you things? Yep. So you see, some of you look at the cash, some of you get the median price. Look at the median price. Median price. And look at the destinations. How many of you find this helpful? Did you know this existed? Okay. Only Luciana likes and nobody else. Oh. Alrighty, let's continue. Okay, let's come back over. It is the 2023 Miami Global Report, and it is under the Global page. So I'll copy and share that. Let's continue because there's so much more to do. This is what's out of the box, already available to you, prepared. Okay, and now I want you guys to start getting ready. So for that, we're going to come to the home page, and you're going to click on the Miami Gateway. You're going to log in, right? I'm already logged in. Okay, and we're going to start from here. And we are going to go into Matrix. I'm going to close out some windows because I opened up so many things, right? And I'll come back over here, and here's Matrix. So Matrix has a whole set of statistics. So you can come into the stats, and we offer this in Matrix 301. So if you've taken Matrix 301, you know that we go in depth into these. So I'm going to click on stats, and I want to come and show you some highlights that you can do. So if you're preparing to work with a buyer, you may want to say something like list price versus sale price. You select it. You may be looking for the type of property. Let's say you're looking for a single family, and you're looking for the city of Doral, right? And you're going to go ahead and generate your report. And it's going to give you this here. And you're going to click on data. Yeah, but this is list to sold price. List to sold price. And it is important because when you're working with a buyer, they may think that they can come and say, oh, look, that person is selling it for 500,000. I'm going to offer 10% less. And is that necessarily true in this area? No. Most properties sold 95% or more of the list price. Right? And Luciana, I'm going to give you an offer for you to see. But this is to talk to the person that's buying and explain to them, listen, if you're going to buy in this area, you're going to be offering most of the time 95% or more, right? Another thing that you could possibly use here, right, is come here and look at historic sales by area or the count of active listings or original versus sold price. So I'm going to come here, original versus sold price. And let's say I'm working in the same area. I can click to generate. And here you have the median original price and the median sold price. And you can talk to them and say, if you're looking for a single family home, this was the median sale price at, original price. And this was the median sale price. So they were going, right, above $1 million, single family homes in the area. Now, of course, in my search, I didn't isolate an area, etc. I did a whole city, which is a lot. So you could do a distance from an address, right? You could do beds and baths. You can talk about square footage, etc. But I wanted you to see that you can put this info in. Now, maybe to help Luciana out, how many of you would like to see price per square foot sold? Anybody else would like to see? Because I know square foot is a big deal and I try to teach it, but maybe you haven't come to one of my classes, right? So I'm going to show you here to go to search. Okay. And we're going to do RE1, RE2. And I want you to see how you can look active, closed if you wanted to, single family, single. And let's look for Weston since we had some people from Broward. And we want properties with 3 bedrooms plus, 2 bedrooms, 2 bath plus, and let's say that we were being finicky and we want waterfront. Okay, and we want them sold in the last year. So 365. So I'm gonna leave this in case you guys want to take a picture of the screen for a minute. Let me make it a little smaller so you can get everything. Hold on a second. And there we go. There's all of it. Except for the Weston. Hold on. There we go. And we could remove the active if we wanted to and just see what has sold. So here we were being a little specific. We're saying single, single, waterfront, yes, 3 beds, 2 baths, at least. Results. And I want to show you that here we have a list and the sold price. And you can come and create your own statistic here. And if you have the pointer coming out, it doesn't let you add, but you can actually come and let the cross bro come out. So this cross point, click in and you can insert. And you can search for price. And then you could put sale price per square foot. And you can apply. And now you have the sale price per square foot. You can even choose like to organize it by subdivision. And then if there was something specific that you wanted to do, so I'm going to put here 100 to a page. I want to show you. Let's say I'm interested in aisles at Weston. And I just, I really want to concentrate on this. I can select the ones that's showing that subdivision. Or I could have put an address or map it, right? And I can put here refine and just narrow to these. So I'm just narrowing to these. And now I can come to action and I can ask it to do statistics for me. Tabular. And now I have the minimum, the maximum, the average, the median, the full bath, the beds, listing price per square foot, sale price per square foot. And this I can print. Let me make sure you can see my screen. How many of you like this? Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel from here. Okay. And this is wonderful, correct? Now let's do more. Let's come back in and let's look for RPR. If you have not taken a Realtor Property Resource class, RPR is a subsidiary of the National Association of Realtors, and it uses your NAR dollars to create this. So we come here to RPR. Oh, you're welcome. You come to RPR, and we're going to do 2 reports. First, I'm going to prepare you to give market stat information on an area. So if you're here on residential, right? I can click on research and residential market trends. Residential market trends. And I can come here and one of you send me a zip code that you're interested in. All right, so we're going to do 33131, right? And you'll notice that it pops up. I select it. Now in this area, Fazal, I hope that that's the way you say your name. Tell me, do you want to concentrate on single family or condo? Probably condo, correct? So I'm going to click condo and I'm going to apply to all charts. Okay. And now I have months of inventory, list to sold price, median days on market, and median sold price that I'm able to share. And I can click this and share it, and I can share it to Facebook, to X, LinkedIn, and more if I want to take a picture. On the very top, we come into research, residential market trends. And then here we put in the zip code or city. We select it. And then you shouldn't give the statistic all together. So you have to come and select. And we selected condo here, applied it to the charts. And once we did that, right, we see the median sold price, that it's a buyer's market. And this is incredibly important. And you can come into here and click on share. And you can share it to Facebook, X, LinkedIn, or click more, and choose where. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Alrighty, perfect. And then here you have, like if you wanted to use an image, you can download the image. And now you have access to this image that was created for you. Let me go ahead and share it. And it says courtesy of with your info. Isn't it cool? All right. I'm going to close this out. Right? And now we're going to do something else in RPR. We're going to come and we're going to discuss understanding our home buyer and our area. The arrow is to show. The arrow will tell you. Not the brown color, the arrow. Where the arrow is located tells you. Okay? Now, the next one I want you to know, we came to home. We click on commercial. And we're going to get some insight. Now, this isn't information maybe to post or share, but when you're looking into doing research in an area, you should consider doing this report statistically for you. Okay, so I'm going to switch to commercial and then I'm going to come to reports. And it is the trade area report. Everybody saw that? Okay. Excellent. So we click here, trade area report. And let's say that I want to do an area. Give me a city. Somebody provide me a city. Or a zip code, another zip code. 33327. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a different one, okay? 33327. And I'm here and I'm gonna do the trade area report and run it. You give it a couple minutes while it's doing it, but this gives you insight into marketing and into information for the area. Nope, I didn't hit any of that. Remember I clicked to commercial, right? I switched from residential to commercial. I clicked on report, trade area report. And since I hadn't put a location yet, I came to the top and I put in the zip code, right? I selected it from the drop down and then I hit run the report and we were running the trade area report. Did I enter you? Right. And now I already have it. And this is my trade area report. This is the area that it's covering. And though it says Fort Lauderdale, this is a section of Weston. I scroll down, it has my info because I've prepared my RPR. These are additional sheets I've added in. But here you have the median household income is $146,189. The median age is 37.9. The population is 21,996. And the dominant segment is Bloomberg. So we have Bloomberg, Professional Pride, Workday Drive, and Top Tier. How many of you like this? But more than all of that, it on top of that tells you the average household size, the median age, household income, net worth, home ownership percentages, type of employment, preferred activities, and then it gives you a breakdown to the segments. So this is number one here is the Bloomberg's. It's 48.5% of this area, and that's less than 1.9% of the households in the US. No, Fazal, you don't have to have that info. You can go ahead and change it. And to change the information that shows up when you're here, you see how I'm back in RPR and you see how I see my picture? Even if you have your initials, you click there and you come to your profile and you update your profile. I invite you to take an RPR residential class. They are amazing. This is me giving you a tidbit. I gave you a little bit of the residential and like this tiny bit of commercial. And it's to get you some info for statistics for you. No, you cannot do this for a small area. The smallest segment breakdown is by zip code. You like this? All right, so let's talk a little more. All right. So the next thing to come up, the next thing that I want to show you, right, is SunStats. The ability to do SunStats. And right now, if you come back to the gateway, SunStats is right here. What's this? Sometimes we want to present things a little different. We want to give insight. We want an update for our area, not Miami-Dade, Broward, like all those chunks. And we want something that's prepared, that looks great. And you can choose to do SunStats and you click in. This is a Florida Realtor benefit, right? And notice how I have this info here. I want to show you how you can change your settings and put your area in. So once you log in, you're here and you're going to click on the gear on the top. Everybody saw the gear? Alrighty. We click on the gear in the settings and here I'm going to remove some so you can see how to add them. So some of you said 33327. So I'm going to select that. And I can do the 3333131, right? Some of you had told me that. And maybe I live in another area. And I can add my area of preferences by just coming to type in. And I can add a whole city if I wanted to. Okay, I want you to see. Right, and I can do, okay, 33139. All right, you see, and I have my areas and I click Save Settings. I'm not done. I'm going to come down. I'm going to put in my name, my cell phone number, my email address, and I'm going to upload my photo and logo. So it can appear when I request it. And when I do all of that, then I save my settings. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes in case you're following along so you can do yours and add your info if you don't have it. 2 minutes. 2:15. Any questions so far? Oh no, that's one of the reasons I'm giving you a second here because I really want you to make sure that you make it yours so that I can show you how you can then generate stuff for you. So please. Okay, I'm gonna give then 2 more minutes, all right? So you can go ahead and get in. You don't have to be sorry. This is about you and for you. You don't see it on the dashboard? It's right here. And then once you come in, you have to click on the settings on the top. No, no, no. You always come in through here. Okay, so I'm gonna give 2 more minutes because I see some of you need it. It's all right. All right, 1 more minute. All right. It's right through here. Your new gateway. You come on down and it's here. All right. Alrighty, so I'm in SunStats and now I'm saving my settings. I put my picture and everything, and now I'm gonna come to the dashboard. On the dashboard, I'm always gonna have the first one show, right? And I want to scroll down here a little, and I want to show you guys that you can come and build a chart, or you can change this, right? And view information, let's say for Weston, just single family and apply, and you would see the chart. Luciana, you don't have access to your SunStat at all. You can search it. And I can talk to you offline if you'd like. Here I have a chart builder. You see the chart builder? Because all of us have SunStats. They're here. So matrix is up here, IMAP, and then you start to look down. And then we have SunStats. Yeah, and you can log in directly if you know your credentials for Florida Realtors. Okay. But you guys don't have the SunStats on yours? You could come here and search. And it should immediately show you. But if you've never used it before, you may have to register. All right. Excellent. So, okay. Now I went and I left it like this. Oops. Let me go back. There we go. SunStats. So I wanted you to see that you can do this chart. You can do a chart builder here. And you can choose your area from those geographic areas that you added. So let's say I wanted to do this one, 33186, and I want to show single families, and I want to show a year of information, and I click apply, right? And I'm like, ooh, I don't like that one. Let's do a quarter. You see how I did a quarter here and I applied it? I have the information, and I can choose to download it, and it's without info, so it's just this graph for me to show. Or I can go ahead and download with branding. So this is without branding. Let me make sure you're seeing it. This is without branding, right? And then you can come in and do it with branding. And the branding has your information. You have to have the right time frames. You can apply additional. So let's say I wanted to do, my Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach, all of our area, right, of coverage, mostly. And I want to do townhouses and condo. I want to do a year. And I can do some advanced options here, right? So let's say that I want all sale types, and I click apply. So here I have my year over year. And if not, I could do a month, and I can click apply. And now I have a monthly breakdown. I can download, by the way, any of you Excel gurus, some of you love Excel. So you can actually download the CSV. Okay, and I wanted you to see that it'll give you the information. Let me make sure you're watching my desktop. Okay. And then you can also come in and just download it, or of course, download it with your branding. And here you have the stat with your information. And then you can, of course, use this in your presentations, in social media, etc. And you can highlight your area. Right? We're almost done. Infographic creator. So you're here in the same SunStats, and you come to infographic creator. And this to me is important because it gives you additional info in a color scheme with your detail, right? And you can choose it to be square or landscape, either or. You can choose a property type. You can choose a segment. So let's do Weston to see. One property type or dual. And then if you put one, you have to select a property type and then what metrics you want to show. So I have closed, median, active inventory, dollar volume, new listings, pending listings, and it'll give you the last date the info is available. And what you come to the very bottom and do is click on apply, and it has your branding details. And remember, I made it square. Now I can go ahead and place this on Facebook, on X, LinkedIn, email it, or download it, or print it. And I have this available. So I'm going to click on download so you can see. I have this available now to share. So in the area of Weston for July 2024, there were 61 closed sale. That's up 45% from a year ago. The median sale price was $995,000, 50% up from a year ago. The active inventory is 187 properties, and these are single families, right? 65% up from a year ago. The dollar volume, 70.9 million. New listings, 76, up 17% from a year ago. New pending sales down less than 23% from a year ago. Let's see. 331. And then for 331, I might want to do one property, townhouses and condo. And let me click apply. Here's mine for 33131. Oh, but by the way, that's important because we forget that you have to select the appropriate one. Don't worry. Did you get it? Yeah, I think you did. All right. That's all that matters to me is that you got it. But yeah, that's one of those things that it's kind of quirky. So you got to make sure that you pressed the thing, the right one, right? The right item. And then again, you can download this and you have your info. And again, this is a way for you to get statistics for your area to download what you need. So I'm going to go back to Matrix and give you one more tip. And then that's it. We're going to go into Matrix and I'm going to talk to you about a report that few people use and can maybe help you. So I'm going to come and do a search, and we're going to do a cross property quick search. Let me come in here and see if I can make this bigger. Right. And I'm going to choose active, closed, rented, and I want to do a study for a year. Okay. Future projections are not something that we're done. This is statistics on sales, not future projections. Good question. We do not offer those. These are sales conducted by realtors. And that's what RPR offers you, etc. You're welcome. All right, so I'm going to do here 365 and a year on the rented as well. And this time, I want to use a distance so you guys can see. Half a mile, I'm going to do 500 Brickell. Notice how the pop-up came up. I select it. So I'm looking half a mile from Brickell for active, closed, and rented. I could specify if I wanted to select the property type if I wanted to, but I want everything. And it says I have way too many results. Notice how I have too many. So I'm going to actually come in and I'm going to do rental. And I'm going to click on and do single family and condo and villa. It still says I have too much. And I'm going to come in here and let's see if I do half a mile, if it gets better. It doesn't. So much activity. Yeah, there it did. You see? So I'm going to do a quarter of a mile and I can click on results. And what I'm going to do is, you imagine organizing this? This is a rental. Here's a sale. I don't have the sale price. What I like to do is organize it by property type, P type. And now I have it all organized. And if I were to select from here, it's only giving me what's on the page. So I have to be sure to select all. And that selects everything. And from here, there are a few things I can do, but I can come in and click on print. And it lets me here select the CMA one-line summary report. Okay. And you can print it to PDF, right? That's what you would do. I have to email it to myself to get it. So I'm going to email it to myself. And let me put that it's for my market stats class. And send it. You guys don't have to do this portion. You would come and you would do. Let's give it a second. Back to results. You guys would select all, print, and just to tell you again, CMA one-line summary report and print a PDF. Okay? So give me a second now. And let's see if I got it. And this is the report that it generates. There's one active single family, nothing sold single family in the area. Condo, there are currently 305 active. Median price is 849,000. There's a low here that I would look because maybe that's not a sale price. Closed condo townhouse in the last year. 302. These sold in the multiple listing service, lasting 109 days, selling at 96% of the listed price. We have as low as 340 and as high as 3.9 million, 3.4 million. And what I like is that every line item has the MLS number, address, subdivision, area, bedrooms, baths, square footage, right? This was the build date. Let me show you from the top so you guys can see what everything means. Okay, closed. So complex subdivision, area, bed, bath, square foot living area, total area, year built, price per square foot sold, original price, list price, sold price, percentage, right, of the list to original price. Sold to original price, date of the sale, days on market, all on one line. Okay, now we'll continue here. Next, I got residential rentals that are active, and there are currently in that 0.25 miles from that building, 271 rentals available from 2,450 to 32,000 and rented in the multiple listing service with a realtor. Because when you get statistics from MLS, RPR, and items like that, they tend to be sales with realtors. Yeah, you have here the price per square foot of the sale. I'll show you now. And of the rental. And you can do this for a building. You can draw the subdivision, right? And here you have, there were 1,099 rentals done with realtors. Okay. And this is the price per square foot for the rental. How many days they lasted on the market. The median price, the high and the low. How many of you like this? And every individual one has so these are tiny things that can make your life a little easier. Every individual has, and I'm trying to come up to the top so you can see. Okay. It has price per square foot, the original price, the list price, the sold price, and the percentage that it's sold. Days on market, every individual one. This is excellent for an investor that wants to buy and then see what price they would rent. Now, I did it for a quarter mile from an address. If you work in an area, I'm going to come back into Matrix so you can see. I'm back to the results. I want you to see it. You can choose to do yours for one building. So in criteria, instead of having done this, right? Instead of having done this, I'm going to come to the bottom and clear it. I'm going to do active, closed, rented. And maybe I want to do 6 months and I really want to do it for a building. So I could do this. There's a recording already available of this one. Look, 58 matches, and now you would do your results. What report do you run? Remember what I teach you, that I organize it by property type. And then you come and you do what? Select all, print, DMA one-line summary report, and print it to PDF. And mine generates an error, but yours won't. How many of you like that? Alrighty, and that was my additional extra tip for you to see. And that was our market stats with Matrix, RPR, and more. You don't see the rental price for what, Fazal? If I look at 100 on a page, these are all rentals. It's search, cross property, quick. I didn't do RE1, RE2. I did cross property, quick, or quick. This has rentals and sales in that area. You have to organize it. So I organized it here by property type. And rentals showed up first. And then what I try to do there is so it organizes it so you see, because some of us like to look, right? And then that'll separate by property type and you can see. Oh, I'm all about you knowing what you're looking at so it makes it easier for you to then present and share. And with that, we've concluded our class. Thank you so much for being Miami members or for having come. Have a great day.